Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Answers to Your Life Questions. Today we're going to be discussing on an issue that I know that is very, very important to everyone, especially because of the dwindling global economy and the pressure that we now see in our daily living. Today we're going to be talking about how you can do more with less. And joining me again today is my husband, Sunmbo Adeoye. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. You look good today.
Thank you so much. You look good as well.
Thank you. You see, I like this subject. What I like about this subject is that everybody will be able to, it's what we all want to hear now. How do I do more with less when the economy is going up and down? You can actually do more with less. Because you see, the truth is this. Every great thing starts small. Every great thing we can identify anywhere starts small. There's this fear of starting small. Quite a lot of people have dreams, but you see, but to start is their problem because they always want to start big. Most great things don't start great, they start small. In fact, I said this word sometimes ago that there is all in small. In every small thing in your hand, all you will ever want is inside it. Inside every seed, there is a forest. So you must appreciate what you have, and you must appreciate the kind of beginning you have. If you have to start a business small, go ahead and start. It's not a big deal. The big ones today started small. So if you will not despise the days of little beginning, if you will do small things in a great way, if you will not wait to be great before you start managing what you're doing well, definitely you're on your way to success.
That means we should not take lightly our days of little beginning.
We shouldn't. The Bible says it. Zechariah 4:10 said, despise not the days of little beginning. So you see, because if you despise a little thing, it will not grow. If you say because you are still very small in that business, so you're not going to be serious about it, you're not going to keep your account well, you're not going to keep the relationship well, you're not going to keep your customer relationship well, that business is not going to grow. You've got to start doing that small thing as though it's already great. Job 8:7 says, though my beginning might be small, my later end shall really increase. Every small thing has the potential to become great. It depends on the handler, depends on the attitude of the person handling it. Look at Coca-Cola, for instance. It started on a spot where people will have to bring their cup and Coca-Cola will be sold to them. Can you ever believe that today over 1 billion people per day takes a bottle of Coke?
Amazing.
So every great thing starts small. Look at Henry Hens, the Hens food. Henry Hens started with a basket of vegetable in a place in the US, and it became a wheelbarrow of vegetable until it became a store. Until now, all over the world, you have the Hens food. So you've got to understand that whatever it is that you're doing that is small, all it requires from you is to be faithful, is to be serious about it, to manage it well, and to continue to celebrate it. You see, we have this problem in this part of the world. We're waiting for the big news before we celebrate. No, you don't have to wait for the big news. You've got to celebrate every little progress that you get per time and encourage yourself. You see, there are times that the economy is not going to encourage you. The politicians are not going to encourage you. In fact, your friends and family may not encourage you, but you've got to encourage yourself. You've got to encourage yourself and say, boy, I've got a big, greater future ahead of me, and I'm going to put in my best to this. So every little thing can become great if it will be well nurtured, if it will be well managed. There is nothing small that cannot become great.
Yes, thank you very much for that, sir. I've seen a lot of people celebrate their small, and they celebrate it every step of the way, but then there comes this threat that tries to just will it all away. What encouragement do you have for such people, and how can they still kick back up
Definitely
again?
There's going to be challenges, there's going to be confrontations, there are going to be things that will almost threaten the existence of the business or whatever you're doing. You've got to stand strong. You've got to be courageous. You've got to ask yourself this question: I will not give up. You've got to tell yourself this statement: I'm not going to give up, instead I'm going to give more. Where the enemy thought I'm going to give up, I'm going to give more. When you get to that point in your life where you can tell the truth to yourself that, look, I'm not giving up, you are going to break through that challenge. You see, there is nothing small businesses or small startup encounter that is strange. We all encounter things. If you ask CNN, when CNN started, the all news station, people criticized them and said it was not going to work. They said it cannot work because, you see, anytime you're trying to do something new, people are going to stand up against it. So you've got to have the energy, the thick skin to stand the pressure of quitting. You've got to tell yourself, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep moving on.
Thank Thank you so much for that. I also would like for us to address this. We say the topic is doing all with small. A lot of people start small, and over the years they still remain small. What encouragement do we have for such people, and how can they take that business to the next level?
Now, I think this has to do with sometimes when you're doing something and it remains small, you've got to sit back and review what you're doing. Is that what you're doing is not what you should be doing, or what you're doing is supposed to be done in another way? Or maybe you just have to put some flavor into it. Most time, we don't get to pause and ask ourselves questions and review what we are doing. We just believe every challenge is coming from the devil, from witches and wizards, and they are the one responsible. We don't believe that it can be coming from us too. Sometimes the enemy could be within and not without. So you've got to wait a little and take an estimation of yourself. Usually,
I've also seen cases where partnership can just help, or the how will I put it, when you come into collaboration with someone else, it helps the business just go to another level.
That's right.
How would you I want you to please touch on that topic of partnership by doing more with small.
That's why you need to review and check. Maybe I need somebody to help me out. Maybe I'm good at this and I need somebody to help me out at some other thing. And you can come into partnership with such people. Do you know that one of the greatest, some of the biggest companies in the world are actually products of partnership? You've got to learn how to work with other people. In fact, you need people to come and be your strength where you are weak. You need people that can be a plus to you where you have a minus. So partnership is of great benefit to every startup business.
Thank you very much for that, sir. I know that this topic is going to take us to another episode. So please stay tuned and join us once again. Thank you very much for joining us today. It's still